Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Texarkana, just outside the border of Arkansas, the new state added to the American Truck Sim. Micah's in his flame-throwing International, and I am in the ever-so-sleek Mack Pinnacle. And we are going to drive in and around the new state here tonight. And then once that's done, we'll open it up for like open convoy, and you guys can join in. We're gonna run a little bit though first, and then I'm gonna get some content for YouTube, and then we're gonna go ahead and do a Twitch only convoy. This will sadly be the last American truck content that's going to be either on Twitch or on YouTube for until I get set up in. Whoa, where'd you go? Micah just disappeared. Until we get into our new digs in Arizona, when we're done moving, and I have a office to set up. Oh, he went into the shop. That's what happened. So there will be no more videos after this one with American Truck Simulator until probably either like around Christmas or like January of next year. So we have had a lot of fun playing American Truck, and we will continue to cover it, but it is going to be about 2 or 3 months off from American Truck. And so we say goodbye, sadly, to one of the best games that I've ever played on the channel. Temporarily, though, because we will be back.
Well, there's a new Mack out, huh?
Yep, this is the Mack Pinnacle. Yep, and then they also have a black edition of the other truck. So, yep, I think we're going to do a couple heavy hauls tonight. And though this truck really isn't designed for that, so maybe we'll do some like mid-heavy hauls. So let's see what's out there.
Doesn't have very good horsepower.
The Mack Pinnacle's max horsepower is 505, and it's traditionally, like any of these trucks, more modern trucks, it's automatic only. You could probably get it with an Eaton Fuller, but the one that I bought was a 12-speed. So let's see what we got here, Micah. I'll pick up a job. Sometimes you can, I think. I think you can still pick your trailer, but maybe not.
No, not pick a different. You know how you used to be able to pick a different trailer?
Yeah, like a triple or a double or something like that. Yeah. It probably just depends on what your the load is. So like if it's a specific, like this is like a fixed load, there's only one trailer available for it. But if you're doing like a box load of something, then you probably can change it. So like things that are on a flatbed, they're always going to be on a flatbed. So yes, when I say heavy haul, I'm talking like some of the regular construction hauls and stuff, not the specific like where you have the giant box of things that you're moving or whatever. Because he was asking like heavy hauls. He said heavy hauls won't be in contracts, but there is heavy equipment, just not like the super heavy hauls. And you can't do those multiplayer, I don't think, either. Like the special contracts.
Oh, isn't that special?
Isn't that special?
Oh, come on, get off there. Come on.
Yeah, the trailer, when you have your own trailer, kind of limits it, so. Yeah, the ones that were like the big ones, those are like special contract ones. Those the ones that Big Tall Man's talking about are what I was talking about. And you can't do those with a. You have to use their stuff. All right, window down. Let's stick our head out. Oh, it's like a little pup trailer with all my wide load flags. Oh well, what can you do? Make it realistic, right? Do you have the same one I do? Same location?
Oh, it's off to the left somewhere.
No wind turbine blades, right? All right, I'm in drive. Ooh, I like the red hubcaps there, Mr. Micah, to go with the flame.
It's an old style truck. An old hot rod.
It's a little trailer. Oh, well, we're going a short distance. A small trailer for a short distance. Works out good. I was complaining about the horsepower on the truck, but I don't think it's going to be a problem on this trip. So that's the new Mack Pinnacle, and it's a good-looking truck. It's the same inside as the Anthem. It's not, doesn't have any like new gauges or anything like that. The interior is pretty much identical. There goes Mr. Micah. He's already leaving. And I changed my settings from shortest route to best route because it kept doing that stupid thing where it took me off the highway and then put me back on the highway again.
Oh, okay.
And I got sick of it. It was
Well,
happening.
We can always stop and let you look at the map, and you can adjust it.
Yeah.
Or we leave if you want.
That will be fine.
Okay.
I know. I hate that. Whenever I take a drink from my coffee cup, it makes the track IR flip out.
So have you been driving on this yet, or no?
No, I have not. This will be my first time into Arkansas. Like, I just bought it.
When did the Mack come out?
The Mack came out, Friday? So I set my stuff up on Friday, and I drove the black Mack because I didn't know that they had a Pinnacle also. So I thought that was the new truck. And then somebody was like, no, it's the Pinnacle. You're driving the Anthem. And I'm like, what? So then I looked in the browser, and lo and behold, there's the Pinnacle. So is this thing on? Hey, what's up there, Spectre? So it just came out like on Friday. I'm gonna scooch over here. Oh, you suck my hairy trailer.
Sure.
Did you get that dude just like totally like cut me off? You're good. All right, so welcome. I don't know if we're in Arkansas yet, but I think, whoa, I think we are. No, we're still in Texarkana. Oh. Right. I had to be in this lane anyway, right? All right, Houston, Shreveport, Fort Smith, 49. Prescott and Little Rock. Welcome to Arkansas. Where's the armadillos? Where's the orange roads?
Sorry, I gotta keep adjusting everything.
That's all right. I've only been through Arkansas once in my life, and I remember there were dead armadillos everywhere, and the roads were very orange. I don't know if they had like pebbles in them that were like rusting.
No, I don't want that much.
Whoa.
You don't want it? Not at the moment. Sorry, spasm.
Makes it difficult to drive.
Oh, it does.
You're like, so much better now.
Head tracker IRs. It's nice, but it does suck sometimes.
What, like are you using Track IR?
The Toby eye tracker.
Oh, you're using Toby? Okay. How do you like it?
It's good, but the problem is you gotta keep. So like, it detects your head moving forward and backward.
Okay.
And so, if I have a spasm, my back pulls me backwards, and I'm looking at the ceiling.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah. And I mean, Track IR, I have to go in, by the way.
Me too.
Track IR would do the same thing. I mean, if I look up, it looks up. So yeah, that part, it's not, because you can't then see where you're going, right? Like, are you still on the road? I don't know. All I can see is the ceiling. Now, does that ever happen to you while you're actually driving?
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I can still look down the road.
Okay. That would be scary.
36,000. It's you get used to it.
Oh, this is pretty though. Look at the trees. It's starting to look like Arkansas.
I think my issue is the Tobii eye tracker's too far away.
Oh. Now, do you use it with a laptop or you have a desktop, right?
I'll stop.
I'm trying to move the coffee cup real slow so it doesn't affect the tracker, and it doesn't matter. No matter what I do, it's like... Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this is a pretty area.
Mine's really fast compared to you, or?
I mean, at moments. I'll catch up, though. As long as you keep it like between 50 and 60, we're good.
Okay, I'm sitting at 55 until
Okay.
tell me otherwise.
No, that's fine. That could be a good top speed for us. We're not going super far, so... So we're basically cutting right through the middle of the state. I don't, once again, anticipate this state to be, like, uber exciting. There are cool points of it. It's like all the Midwestern states. There's cool points of interest and just a lot of green, flat. I told my wife...
There's hills and mountains in Arkansas.
Yeah, the Ozarks, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of lakes and stuff, too.
Oh, I do wonder if they are going to have the red roads.
See, they're not looking super red, yeah.
Arkansas. This is not Arkansas.
Right, I'm not seeing anything in it, but they are. That's what I was saying earlier. Is like the roads are. That's what I remember about being in Arkansas was that dead armadillos and red roads, like the rust in the roads. I don't know. Once again, how they get it red, aside from if they're using like.
It's the clay, I believe, from the dirt that they.
Okay, yeah, because Georgia's like really red too, almost like Estancia La Pacha. You know, like it's the same kind of soil.
Yep. I remember the first time when we crossed the border. As soon as you could see the border, because the road went from black to orange.
Right. Yeah. Oh, you want to play till sun up? There you go, Red Alpha. I'm definitely not going to be on super late. We'll probably play till definitely several hours. I'd like to play, but I need to get some stuff done around the house tomorrow and for the rest of the week. We want to get this house up on the market by next Friday, so we need to get our butts moving. And then we'll be done, and the great thing will be able to be just waiting and getting it sold, and hopefully moving into the RV sooner than later, and getting the heck out. I can't leave until October 19th, so really there is no getting the heck out of here, but getting the heck out of here in my brain. We're going to make a little desert oasis. Right? It'll happen again. I don't know that I'll ever be up that late again. I'm trying to... In general, I would like my life to revolve around more like when the sun's up. And then going to bed like within a few hours of the sun going down rather than staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning. But since I will have shifted time zones, for those of you on the Eastern channel, like if I start early and go late, even if late for me is like 11 o'clock at night, it'll be 2 or 3 in the morning for you guys, right? So, whoa! You okay? Left, right, straight, right. A little bit more right. A little more right. A little more right. There you go. Straight.
That's very great.
It's okay. I can help.
Thank you.
We're starting to turn left here. You back on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the older I get, the more violent they're getting.
That's no fun. But as long as you have a big company of trucks to support you, you can do all the wall scraping that you want.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the frig? What is going on? What was that? That dude just totally plowed into the side of my truck. A-hole. Welcome to real life trucking, man. I see so many videos on YouTube of dummies doing that kind of stuff. Did you guys see that? He totally just plowed into my trailer. I think. I'm not even sure what he hit, but he went underneath my truck. And we just left him. Right. Somehow he'll try to blame it on me, but we all saw it on camera, so it was his fault. Yeah, true. They said that in Arizona there's no daylight savings, right? So that's cool too. I hate daylight savings. I like it in the fall, but I hate it in the spring. As you can imagine why. Like, oh God, I got to be up an hour earlier. What? Oh, we're passing Little Rock. It doesn't look like they have a Little Rock exit, so we can't visit the Clinton Museum. Or the Clinton Library. Is that what it's a library?
Yeah, you get a free cigar.
You get a free... Oh, do you really?
No.
Oh. I fell for it. I fell for that. Hook, line, and sinker. You get disappeared. Damn. Moving right along. Like, Little Rock's like the only thing out in this... I remember going in my air... Like, when I was flying over... I don't remember where I was going, but it was like that was the only thing that was on the map between like where I was and where I was going. It was like Little Rock. I'm like, well, it's on the map. There we go. There, now we're passing through. This is Little Rock right here. I don't know, but probably Darth Spectre. I don't think so. I think they donated to make it that. So there's the town of Little Rock. Anyway, my wife and I were looking at the map like for our trip, and she's like, well, I will probably never get to go to the Grand Canyon because like I'm going to be able to go, but she won't be able to go because she's got to stay with the dogs because we have like 50 dogs. She's like, I know you're going to get to go around and see parks, but I don't really care, but I want to see the Grand Canyon at least once in my life. And I said,
you're just south of the Grand Canyon.
It's like 6 hours.
That's nothing.
If we can get Evelyn or one of our kids to stay with the dogs so we can leave, then we will.
There's a good chance they'll just get killed by this rattlesnakes.
Right, that's right. I mean, that's
might not have them very long.
Yeah, that's right. That's terrible, Micah. And no, that's not what's going to happen. We're going to
stop off in Springfield, Ohio.
Oh my God. No, what we're planning on doing is doing a brush hog and then putting down snake-proof fencing. That supposedly helps a ton. So we hopefully will never have a dog meet snake moment, but
you're also going to want to get a black light flashlight.
Why is that?
So you can find the scorpions at night.
Oh, that's a good idea. How does that work? Like, how do you detect them?
Up, makes them glow.
Oh, like so if you have to go outside at night, you take a black light with you?
Yeah, because they'll like be all over the side of the house.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Those
are the ones that make you sick.
Right.
Like you can get really sick from getting bit by those. The black ones that are bigger, I guess the poison isn't as bad, but it's the little ones.
It's the little ones, right? And I guess it's not bad for us. Like you can survive it, but it's not good for the dogs.
Yeah, and then you'll also have to watch out for the widows. So make sure you do not leave shoes or shirts or anything outside.
No, of course not. No. He said, "Brush hog the snakes."
Yeah, really.
But we will. I didn't know that about the black light, so I'll have to try that because we are planning on spending time outside, Mm-hmm. And so nighttime's when it cools off, so we go out and sit on our patio or whatever at night. I'll have to make sure we take a black light out there. But I hope we don't have too many scorpions. But I know that they are out there. People are basically like, yeah, you will see them. So
yeah, I think if you do any new construction, it really brings them out of the ground.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
Maybe because there's a ton of them out there. I don't know.
So doing a deck will probably bring them out, you think?
I heard that like any construction you do
Yep,
in the
that's what I heard too.
brings them out. So how far away from Phoenix will you be?
About 4 hours.
Okay.
We're south and east, so it's much closer to Tucson. Actually, we're about an hour and 40 minutes from Tucson. And the closest towns are Safford, Wilcox, and I forget what the other one was. There's 3 that are within 20 minutes that all have Walmarts and like shopping and stuff.
Oh, okay.
The nearest town is a town called Bowie, and it has nothing. It's a truck stop, but it does have like a convenience store in the truck stop, and the people that live there said that it actually they carry everything. Like they carry fruits and vegetables and like milk and like all kinds of produce. So it actually has you can grocery shop there, for like things that you need, immediate needs, and that's only 10 minutes from the property. Like we are off. We have less than literally there's the neighbor's 40 acres and then our 40 acres, and next to his property is the paved road. So we're 40 acres, or I guess like if it's a square, what is that? It'd be 20 acres, right?
I don't know.
Basically, our property is 20 acres away from the paved road. Whoa. That was a good save, except for the poor guy that was next to you.
Couldn't help it.
I know.
The car just stopped.
You sent him for a little bit of a summer holiday on the side of the road. Yeah, these roads aren't very orange looking. I'm a little disappointed. What do you think?
They might have changed. I haven't been to Arkansas in
Yeah, it's been 10 years for
probably
me.
20 years.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. Now, this is kind of orange looking. There you go. That's a little bit more what they look like right there. So maybe we're just not seeing it quite right.
The ones I seen were orange.
Yeah, me too. I know what you're saying. Like, they really were, like, rusty looking. I think he avoided... he did kind of...
I tapped the car that was stopped in front of me. I tried to miss him, but I caught the left rear.
Yeah, poop happens. It was his fault anyway.
Well, I just couldn't figure out why he stopped. Like, why did he stop? Like, he didn't have brake lights on.
Right.
Like, he just spawned right in front of me.
So they said the one thing you can do to really help with the scorpions is make sure you keep the insect population down as much as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the spray. Spray and burn.
We're getting up here, I guess.
Oh, already? Are we almost there? Oh, yeah, we're close.
Oh, yeah, 8 miles.
I know, right? It's not as bad when you don't play. They get worse with multiplayer. That's the one thing I've noticed, is that they tend to get like stupider with multiplayer, but
Have you got the truck? Did you get the truck? Or?
I'm still not sure what to do with it. I think we are going to do it. No, because I can't afford to tow it until we sell the house. So once I sell the house and we get the money, I'm going to probably, before we leave, we are going to I'm going to have it towed to the shop that's down the street from where it's parked right now. And just say, go ahead and look at it and let me know what you think. And if they're like, hey, we can fix it up for $3,000-4,000, then I'm going to have them go ahead and do it. And then I will fly back and pick the truck up. When it's time, once we have my office situated, I'll fly back.
Heck, why are my trucks slowing down?
And I will get the truck and get my stuff and move it out there using like a U-Haul trailer. So, yeah, I mean, we probably, and even if not, like I'm still gonna have. We need a vehicle out there, so I can't just be driving the motorhome around.
Well, I can tell you. Oh, you're gonna buy a motorhome?
Yeah. So I wish I could, Louis, but you can't tow those trucks. I looked it up. You can't tow those trucks with a motorhome. They have to be on a trailer. They're not because it's an all-wheel drive system. They're not towable. There's
well,
no.
You can just disconnect the.
Yeah, you have to like
drive
neutralize
shaft to
it or
their
something.
end.
Yeah, you have to take the axles off and stuff, or not the axles,
Well, not
but
the axles, just
the
back
shafts.
end. Well, you don't have to do all of them, just the last one.
The one that drags, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that wouldn't be that hard to get that off. I don't know. We'll see. But I think probably because Evelyn's going to have to come back anyway because she's going to come help us get out there. So I think I'll probably just have them fix it here and then fly back. Or if he looks at it, I mean, I'm going to the day that I take it to the shop, I'm going to know because I'm going to be like, you tell me if this is worth fixing or not. The shop, they actually specialize in trucks. The one I'm taking it to. So they do all kinds of like 80s and 90s trucks, like rebuilds. And so I'm going to take it to Drella Shacks and I'm going to ask them like, hey, are you, is this worth fixing? And if they say no, well, then I'll just look at buying something like putting that money into a different truck and I'll just buy one when we get out there.
Dude, I looked for trucks a couple of months ago.
They're so expensive.
They want like $8,000 for a truck that's got 250,000.
I know. No, I know.
It's nuts.
I know. But I don't know what else to do. You know, it's like it doesn't make sense to buy one here.
Hold on, my trailer came on.
What? I think you got it.
There you go.
It doesn't make sense to buy one here because.
Wait a minute. Press the following key to finish coupling T.
Do it.
What? There's two buttons now for.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's stupid. No, tell me why that. Tell me why you have to push Y twice.
Tell me why. So if I can't get the truck running, I'm going to look for like a mid miles to Tacoma, something with like 100 to 200,000 miles on it.
Well, what's the truck you got now got on it?
170.
Oh, okay.
You said ooh. So it's not a new truck, right?
I thought it was something like 90,000 or something like that.
I don't think you can put a Suburban on a car hauler. I'm not sure. You'd have to have a really long trailer for that. I mean, it's a big.
No, you can. You can put them on it.
Can you? That's a big. Seems like a big. You have to be a big trailer.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Like I remember, I wanted to tow my minivan to Columbus. It was $800 just to go to Columbus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Now you might be able to take it out on a train. I knew a girl who had a Jeep, and she lived in Colorado, and she moved back to Ohio, and she had a train company or a transport company.
Okay.
They brought it back on a train.
I mean, that might work. Hey, what's up, Bryce? I just don't. I think I'm going to need it to go out and. I don't mind coming back to get it if I'm going to actually keep that truck because I need to get all my stuff out to Arizona, and it's not going to go out with us in the motorhome. There's no way. So, and we don't have any room to. We don't have any room to put it either. Like, you know what I mean? Like when we get there, I'm not going to have any place to store it until we get the trailers put in, and we're going to get two used trailer homes, and we're going to live out of those. And so I don't have anywhere to put an office until that's all done. So I don't want to bring anything out until I have that done. So it'll work out. Huh? Mine's saying it's over here next to the train. I'm just going to pull around here. Hey, what's up, Bryce? We are not doing open convoy yet, but we will be later tonight. So if you want to stick around or come back in maybe an hour or so. What time is it now? It's 9:30. I'm planning to open it up around 11 for like 10:30 or 11. So if you want to stick out till then, that'd be great. But right now, Mike and I are doing our YouTube exploration of the state. So, but yes, in a little bit you can play if you'd like, and everybody. That's open, obviously, for everyone that wants to join. Break the fairing on my cab. Hey, Sandhill. Yeah, today was a nice day. We didn't really get much done today, but we were just relaxed. It was nice. I needed it. I needed a break. So what city is this that we're in, Micah?
Oh, gosh.
Ah.
Let me look at the map.
Ooh, Minecraft is fun. I haven't played Minecraft in a long time. Months, literally.
Well, I think it's Jonesboro.
Shove me
We're
to the
not
second screen, Rafa.
exactly in Jonesboro. We're just closest to it.
We're on the outskirts.
Yeah. We're on the outskirts of Tennessee.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that Arkansas touched Tennessee.
Mm-hmm. Just the tip.
Just the oh, God. All right, one more trip. That wasn't, I mean, how long did that take? 36 minutes for us to get all the way across the state.
So you think Louisiana is next?
Louisiana. I would be probably that or Missouri, one or the other. Right?
I'm really
Yeah.
surprised they didn't do North Dakota.
Yeah. Oh, it could be any of those, though, too. Yeah, North or South Dakota could be next. But it might be Louisiana next. Maybe they're trying to do the South Coast. Let me see what we got here.
I think
Yeah.
yours is over here.
Okay.
I mean,
I see mine flashing.
yeah, it's over by on the other side of the
Hello, Micah.
Hello.
Hello. So we're gonna take it. We're gonna go along the top of the state this time. See what northern Arkansas looks like.
I was gonna say that's where I visited was northern Arkansas Mountain Home.
Okay. See, now mine was through the bottom of Arkansas. I went through from Georgia, heading back to Ohio. On that fateful divorce trip, that's what we'll call it. That was where my son didn't want to visit my ex-wife while we were visiting him at boot camp. He had graduated, and he was pooped, and he wanted to spend an afternoon with his girlfriend. And she was so angry that she just... I had to leave. I had to shoot a wedding. I flew up to Chicago and filmed a wedding and then came back to mayhem. She was so angry that she wouldn't talk to any of us on the way home.
Who is this?
This is my ex-wife. This is a wonderful trip. The one time that I ever went to Arkansas. So we're on our way back from Fort whatever the frick it is in Texas, where the Lackland Air Force Base where my son graduated. Mm-hmm. And I got back there and she wasn't talking and was just angry at everybody and literally drove the entire trip home without her saying a word.
It probably was a nice trip.
It was. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. It was. And that was where we got back.
Got home, this was like the best.
No, we got home.
I've ever had.
That's when we got home and she left for like 3 weeks. And I'm like, okay, I guess this is all over with. So. Yep. Yeah, it was an interesting trip. Yeah. Okay, so next is Missouri. Okay, that's what I thought they've been talking about, Missouri. And then Iowa. Okay. And then Illinois. So they're just skipping Louisiana. They'll come back and do them. Maybe they felt they were just too samey or something like that from the other states. I mean, Louisiana, no offense, but Louisiana is not the most exciting state. There's beautiful things in Louisiana, though, too. You got like Lake Pontchartrain, the Huey P. Long Bridge, the swamps, like down along the ocean there. You have all those. Oh, look at this. Gark is going the other way. Okay, wow. Huh. That's interesting.
Yeah. Thanks.
Right. And of course, yeah, Mardi Gras. Yeah, you have Mardi Gras, but that doesn't really affect American trucking. I don't know. I mean, maybe Maybe I don't think the trucks will go into the French Quarter ever. So, but maybe that's just my ignorance. But I've been to a bunch of different places in Louisiana, and was it Alexandria and Pitkin. My ex-wife's family was from Pitkin, Louisiana. So it'll be, I don't know, it's just kind of flat. That's how I feel about I was thinking about that on the way home tonight. I was thinking like, man, they really kind of, it's a harder route for them because they started off like with the fireworks, the big stuff. You got, the mountains and the valleys and the deserts and all these cool, like, amazing things that America has, all on the west side of the country, though. You got,
Yeah, but if you live in the desert and you get an American Truck Simulator and you get to Ohio, look at all the trees in the farmland.
Yeah, that is funny. My aunt came back. She came back. She grew up in Cleveland, but she's been living in Dallas, Fort Worth area, or Austin, I'm sorry. And she says, she goes, I forgot how beautiful it is here. Like, I just completely forgot how beautiful Ohio was. I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, it's just so green. Like, everything's alive.
Different perspective.
Yep. You kind of forget when you live in it. So I'm sure I will miss it. I'm sure I will miss the green and actually having water, There's a car right coming through, Micah, so be careful.
Well, thanks for stopping.
And there's the freeway is backed up, so be careful. I mean, probably not. Darth Spectre. I don't think I finished any of the events. I never do. I don't have time to, like, I play through the state for the videos and then I'm done. Like, this game's going in on the back shelf. So once I'm done with this, all my stuff's getting packed up and put away. No
more Star Citizen and stuff either, huh?
Well, no, Star Citizen I play with a mouse and keyboard, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anything that uses controllers and stuff like that is going away.
Why? You can't keep one controller around.
Well, I will, but I'm not going to play American Truck. I mean, that's like having a Martin D45 and then getting a Walmart First Act guitar. Is that snobbish of me? What'd you say?
I play with a controller.
I'm not picking on you. I'm just saying I've been playing with the controller and it's like a setup for like 5 years now. It's really hard to go back. Yes, I am a prima donna, okay? So yeah, all my gear is getting packed up and I'm not going to play it again until I can have the full experience.
What's your speed?
60. No! Oh. Sorry, I'll go back down to 55, sorry. Dropping speed down to 55.
Oh, you can go 60. I don't care.
No, it's good. We're good. Oh, I forgot to do this, though. Oh, shoot. You know what? Oh, dang it. I can't. We need to pull over and stop for a second. Get ready to pull over. I'm going to stop before we get to this interchange. We're stopping. Sorry. You good? Safe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put my hazards on. I totally forgot to do this. We want to go the northern route, which I already farked up. Let's see if we can figure this one out.
Hold on.
Yeah. I want to go through Jonesboro. I got it. It's going to turn us around.
Right there to your left?
Yeah, we're gonna end up going to the left into that parking zone. That's okay because we can get gas too. So, and then we're gonna go through Springdale. No. Oh, come on. No. Stupid thing. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes. Okay, there we go. Good. Good. Okay, now I got the right route. So we're going to have to flip around and go back. But I want to see new parts of the state, not parts of the state that we've already seen.
Hey, if you want, just go into the grass right there on your left. Just get going really fast.
And flip
You
around.
might be able to make it down.
Micah did it. Look at that. He blocked the freeway. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try. Come on, let's do it, Micah. Oh, God. I don't want to go too fast because I'm going to flip. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. Oh, jeez.
You got to commit, dude.
I didn't commit.
You got to commit.
I didn't commit. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I did it. I did me in. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let my fire. Oh, man. All right, we did it. Micah did it. Micah saved my truck. Hey, what's up, Cam? Yo.
I'm
Meow.
rolling.
All right. I think I did turn off the diff. Yep. Hooray. Hoorah. By the way, thank you for all the subs and everything last month, guys. We had a record win on Twitch this month, and that helped me keep my internet on and also get my house ready for moving. That it did definitely help. So I appreciate that. You guys kept us alive. Couple more months. All right, so we're getting on the Jonesboro Express here, the 555. And we're going to swing around and head north. We're kind of going backwards right now, but once we get on this, we'll be going the other way. And we will stop. Once the sun goes down, we'll stop for the night or gets close to going down. But Mr. Micah saved the day in a big, big way. Look at that.
So this is going to be your last time running trucks for a while, huh?
Yeah, probably for... I mean, maybe not. We'll have to see. But I think probably at least 2 or 3 months, yeah. I really hope by New Year's we're back up and running. But it all depends on how much money we make and where we end up and, you know.
Are you selling the house yourself?
No, we have a realtor doing it.
Okay, so you're going to lose some there, right?
Yeah. But I think we'll still be... The good news is I found out that we owe a lot less on the house than I thought we did.
Good.
There was a what's it called? Like an incentive that I was part of. Mm-hmm. And after you paid for 4 years, the incentive basically forgave the amount that you owed.
Wasn't that the windows and stuff like that?
Yeah, and I didn't realize that. I thought that we'd still owe like $40,000 at the end. So I was adding that $45,000 actually. So I was adding that on to what we were going to get from like what the house. Mm-hmm. I don't know the proper way to say it. What we were going to get from the house, like, or taking it away from what we were going to get from the house. So I was wrong about that though. It has been forgiven. We looked at the lien that's there, and it's like $3,000. So the rest of it got rolled away, and I checked with them, and they're like, "Oh no, you're all set. You paid for 4 years, and that covered it." So, you know, I'm like, "Oh," so yeah, that gives us. It doesn't mean that we're rich by any means. I mean, it's going to be tight.
But that's a vehicle.
But that's right. That or more. Yeah, that's enough for us to get the land and a motorhome. And still have money left over to develop the land that we need, you know.
Now, are you still looking for a motorhome?
I've got a couple that we've picked on Facebook. There's like 7 or 8 of them that I've earmarked. There's a really nice one in Dublin, Ohio. I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but I have a friend who has money, and I've asked him if we can maybe possibly once the house gets inspected, because once the inspection goes, if they're getting a loan for the house. And they get an okay, then the house is pretty much sold from that point. It's just you just have to wait for the banks to do their thing and transfer money. So once we have that okay from the inspection, then he will hopefully lend us the money to buy the motorhome so that we can go get it before we have to be out of the house. Oh yeah, I'm going to take it to a mechanic, right? So yeah. And so we have to, we'll purchase it and then, get it, we'll take it to the mechanic, then purchase it, come back, move all of our stuff out of the house, what's left, into the motorhome. And at that point, we can be out of the house. I can't leave until October 19th once again, though, because I still have weddings. I've got weddings pretty much every weekend until October 19th. So I can't leave the state until those are all done. But after that, we're free to go. And go we shall. And hopefully I will be in Arizona and set up and ready to cover the release of Farm Sim.
Or are you going straight?
No, yeah, just follow me because I got my GPS reprogrammed. So tell who to take a hike. Oh, there we go. Thanks, Micah. He knew we needed to get over. So, but yeah, so there's one in Columbus that looks really promising. Can't do that. Sorry, Louie, can't do that. Even if I could do that, I wouldn't feel right doing that. But the guy the people that employ me to do the weddings, Chris and Julie, have been my friend and have kept us going for. Joking. For 30, I've known Chris since I was 19, so 30 plus years. He's been, paying us to do stuff for him, so I wouldn't betray that. We are stopping Micah. Oh, this is pretty up here. This is looking like Ohio.
Trying to see if I can look at the map real quick. I hate all these double clicks now. Mountain Home's going to be just past Harris.
So we're actually going to pass through Mountain Home?
Well, that's about where it's at.
We looked at Mountain Home for one of the possible place to live. They did have some stuff there.
Yeah, a friend of ours, he owns a valley.
Oh, wow. Does he want to sell 20 or 30 acres?
No, he will not.
He will not. Most of them won't. And the land is more expensive out here, too.
Yeah.
A lot more.
No, he has one side of a mountain, and then he's got a river, and then it goes up towards to a road. It's pretty big.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. It's pretty amazing.
Mountain Home.
I'm hoping the roads turn orange when we're out this way. But
They just don't look like they're going to. Oh, shoot. That should have been our rest zone. Dang it. Oh, well. We'll grab the next one. Yeah, this looks a lot like middle Ohio.
Yeah, well, I
More
think
dirt.
it's got more hills.
Yeah, a little bit more hilly. Though I don't know when you get down in the southern, like by Pennsylvania and stuff, it's pretty much like this.
Yeah, but like around
Now here it's rockier looking. Yeah, like we don't have those like rock wall things.
cliffs are pretty steep.
Except for like along the Ohio River, then it gets like this.
We could have kept going straight. Did you know that?
I think the road ends there.
No, there was no stars.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a secret route.
Yeah.
One of those like dash routes. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So I wonder if this is part of the Ozarks. Doot, 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 doot. Right lane ends. We're going to be turning left up here. Once that sly guy slides, just go, will ya? Jeez, oh Pete. Now, the one thing I didn't like about this truck, like a lot of the Aero trucks, it does not have anywhere to put the beacons.
Oh yeah.
So the roof doesn't, and it doesn't have this one. Like some of them have those side beacons. This one doesn't have them. So I couldn't put any beacons on it.
So now when you look into that town, as we're going to take a right, you can drive straight into town.
Oh.
There's no yellow X's.
Like from the left there?
Oh, yeah, if you turn and look left. Oh, wait, there is.
Oh, weird.
Wait a minute. Oh, the next Wait a minute.
No, oh no, you're right though. There is. Oh. Weird. Well, we're going to stop here for the night anyway for the quote unquote night. We're going to go over to I'm going to cut this light. Oops. Sorry.
Are you going through?
Yeah, I was going to go to this I didn't want I thought we could get in the pharmacy. Oh, here's the passage though, Micah. You're right. Look at it. Here's the passage. Oh crap. Well, I wanted to stop, but now they have all these driveways are blocked off. Ugh.
There might be something open.
That's right, our Spectre. No more waiting. So I guess we'll just follow this, huh, and see the other side of it.
Yeah, maybe.
We could make a U-turn here, but let's just go. We'll go through it. Oh, that's cool. So it's like a little town. Oh, that's all it was. Yeah, and then it goes right back out the other side. Okay.
You could pull up here on the right, maybe.
Yeah, we could do that. We'll stop for the night here. So they take you, or there's a bypass around the town.
Oh, there's a cemetery.
A little graveyard. It'd be kind of scary sleeping here. All right. Stopping for the night. Parking brake on, engine off. Lights just on, off. Let's see what that looks like. I suppose we don't have to have our hazards on, do we?
No, we're under a light. I left my lights on, like my truck's idling.
Oh, I see. And then we get out the nighttime. Oop. Now it's morning. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Somehow the night passed by and Mike and I are waking up early. Start her up.
Why did that lower?
What had lowered?
My trailer just unhitched again.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. Okay, I'm ready.
Give me 1 sec here. I got to figure out. Where's my center? There we go. Lights on. Oops. Double pressing again. Make house out of hay blocks. I don't know if I want to really live in a hay block house with all those scorpions and spiders out there. I think we're just going to buy some trailers. All right, well, we'll just go through the bypass again, I guess. Mm-hmm. Instead of trying to find a place to turn around, because we won't be able to do that. So double bypass. So yeah, hay block. I mean, it'd be interesting to do hay blocks. Like an adobe structure is what you're talking about, right? Like where you put the mortar in the hay blocks and mortar it up so that you have basically cement blocks. That would work, but like adobo. If you park in an official truck parking spot with a sleeper cab, yes, but that does not work in multiplayer, Dark Spectre. So with multiplayer, you cannot sleep unless you do what we are doing, where you actually have to open the console. So it will not pass. You'll sleep, but it won't pass time. So yes, I am aware of that, but it doesn't work unless you're. Unless you're playing single player. Sleep. I don't know about that, man. I like a good sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know about the overrated part. That's. I like a good sleep. All right, so this time we're going to go the right way, the correct way, which is the left and then the right. Stopping, by the way, Mr. Micah. I think sleep is highly underrated, and I think you should do it all the time. What the heck are you doing?
Who?
You're not supposed to do that.
Oh, I was just getting rid of the yellow line, or the gray.
Oh, I see. Sleep is highly, perfectly rated. Beep, beep. Hello, Micah. All right. We are on our way out of town. We got the full tour on that one. Crossing the Spring River.
I wonder if they're going to have that dam that's up this way.
Well, dang.
Spring River? Oh, here it is. It's like, that's just a parking lot. What the heck?
It's a little river. It's ickle. Anyway, my wife and I were talking about like coming out, you know, like I'm like, she's like, we could get there in 3 days. I'm like, yeah. She's like, but I got to go to the Grand Canyon. And I'm like, all right, we'll go to the Grand Canyon. And I'm looking at the map and I'm like, yeah, you do realize like the first 2 days we will be like crossing 80% of what we're going to drive. And then from that point forward, it'll take way longer because we're going to go like all these scenic routes to get to the Grand Canyon. So we're taking 76 all the way through Nebraska and Iowa from Ohio. And then so Ohio, Illinois, then I think Iowa, and then Nebraska. And then we're going to end up into Denver. And from Denver, we're going to take I-70 through the mountain pass, through Vail to Grand Junction, which is where we'll stay on 70 pretty much.
I hope you're going to record some of this stuff.
Oh, I'm actually thinking about, yes, and I'm going to start trying to figure out a way to actually maybe stream it.
A welcome back day, to show
Yep.
a bunch of videos of your trip.
Yep. I'm thinking we're going to maybe even stream while we're doing it.
Ooh, okay.
So, but yeah, that's all part of the plan. Now, wifey will control the chat, so she'll read the chat and tell me what the chat says.
Yeah, you need to drive.
Yeah, I'm not. Unlike this, where I actually read the chat while I'm driving, I will not be reading the chat and driving at the same time. So, especially not with the baby and wife and kids in the car. So, I was going to do the scenic thing, but it's a dead end. Oh,
you're doing it.
Oh, we're doing it. We are doing it. Well, yeah, this road ends. That was lame. I don't think there's a donkey on earth that would take me down the canyon.
Make sure you park over far enough. Maybe I can get it.
That'd be one squish donkey. Okay. That would be one squish donkey, man. I don't know if I can, Micah. There's this freaking car here.
Oh, just go to the right a little bit.
Once I pass him, I'll squeeze over.
There you go. Just make sure it registers.
Okay. Let's do the video. To do the stereo video. Mr. Coacuz. And I'm going to try to get a video here. Oh, that's cool with the... Welcome to Arkansas. And if I press this button... Nope. It didn't work. What the... Oh, my engine's still on. That's why. Engine off. Okay. There we go.
I wonder if this is upriver from where I did fishing.
Oh.
I'll tell you the story once the screenshot's done. I might have said it before. I don't know.
This is Norfolk Lake.
Is there a dam that holds this lake?
I don't know, dang it. So tempted to use that.
Did you already go through the video?
It's going right now.
Oh, okay.
I don't see a dam. I see a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's the Spring River that creates this, there could be a dam. Oh, and there's a resort on the lake. Huh. People must really like it.
It just must be, this place must be really popular.
They're like, water. This is what happens as you head out west. Water gets more and more precious. Where we live, there probably was like a whole resort set up around any kind of water. Oh, God, there's water. I still don't see a dam.
Yeah, I didn't see one either.
This is Norfolk Lake. Okay, no dang dam. Put her in park and put her in drive. There we go. That's interesting, Louie. I mean, and good. You guys just have plentiful water. Hello, La Vida. Living La Vida Loca. Hello, Peacekeeper. Yes, I am, sir. My wife and I are moving to Arizona, sir or ma'am. I'm not sure, that name doesn't really... It's not, I'm not positive, but we are moving out of Ohio, and we are moving to Arizona. So, sir, there we go. Okay. Oh, there you go. You get a lot of melt off. Okay. Yeah. Where we're moving, there will be no water. We will just be dry. I think it's going to be fun. I think it's going to be a little scary too, but it is the state of choice for me. I've always wanted to live in either Utah or Arizona. So, if I could pick, or California, but California, unfortunately, is just so not necessarily family friendly and corrupt and expensive. Many things that I don't wish to live under. What's real fun, Louie? I have a feeling you're going to tell me. Oh, and we're going to cross Norfolk Lake. Oh, that's pretty. There's a real... I don't know, Micah. There might be a dam somewhere around here. Does this look familiar at all?
No, I never seen the water on the other side of the dam.
Okay.
We were on the low side.
Oh. So tell me the story.
Oh, so I guess it's a really famous place to go fishing.
Oh, okay.
River in the northern part, and I was wondering if this was it. But there's a dam, and I think it's twice a day they let water out.
Oh, okay.
And so when we got there, how fast are you going to stay going?
45. I usually try to go 10 under the speed limit or a max of like 55. So
Get up to speed. Okay. And so my mom and my dad went on the boat. It's like one of those rowboat with a motor on it. You know, it wasn't big.
yeah, like an outboard. Yeah.
Yeah. And so they went on the river. And I drove down onto the beach off the boat dock. And so I drove down the boat dock and then went off the left onto the beach
Okay.
nearby. And it was like sandy pebbles, or like pebble rocks.
Okay.
And so I started fishing, and then it was probably, I don't know, probably like an hour later, I noticed the water was getting closer and
Oh, God.
closer, and it was like, I started touching my wheels. So I was like, I think it's time we
little help here. Little help.
And so when I went to go, because the water had saturated the rocks, they became loose. And so when I went to drive, my wheels just dug in and the chair buried right to the frame into those bubbles.
Oh,
And the water was
God.
just slowly coming up, coming up.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, and finally, my mom and dad and Ed came back, and Joyce was like, "Get up here!" The water. It was over my. It was you know how the bottom of your tire, and then the rim. So the water had passed the tire, and then it was between the axle and the rim.
Oh, God.
And they were started yanking on me to try to get me out of the water.
You're like, Gabby, please. Like, handicap guy here, can't swim. Get me out.
Yeah, right. Well, I can float.
Can you float? Okay, there you go. I can float.
Yeah, I can float.
It's because I'm chubby. Oh, thanks, Kiba. I appreciate it. I think they will. I'm sure we'll run into things as we go. But I'm excited. I think for once, I'm actually going to own everything that I live in and live on instead of me owing it to the bank. So that'll be a good thing, hopefully. And it'll be a good way for us to kind of reset and restart. So it might be a little crazy at times, but did they just have an accident?
They must have.
They just he just plowed that car out of the way. Oh, Louis fighting with bolts on his truck. Your truck? Oh, on the Freightliner you're working on. Okay. Sorry. You're lucky it didn't shear. But it's good that you got it. Well, we got a long way to go. We're only at the first checkpoint. This is going to be a trip. It seems like these roads are all back roads. So that's, if you take the freeway, that's why they wanted you to take the other route. This is definitely the more scenic route. But that's the way I like to do these. A lot of times I think you find better routes if you drive it yourself. There's a little road running alongside us, too, to the left there. It looks like we went through the main part of town. There may be a bypass. But here we are. I love all these old pickup trucks. That's new for this state.
Fords, yeah.
Yep, that's new for this DLC. Or maybe they got added with the 151 update. Hey, it's Taco Kingdom. Can we stop?
I had tacos for dinner tonight.
Oh, I love tacos. I could have tacos for dinner pretty much every night. There's my motorhome right there.
I was gonna say I seen one of those for sale around here.
They're everywhere. People bought them for COVID, and now they're dumping them. So
What do you mean you bought 'em for COVID?
like during COVID, people bought them and were going to live out. Well, they went and lived out of their campers to go around the country because you couldn't go anywhere, like in hotels and stuff. So if you had a camper, you could still go on vacations, and So they were the hot ticket during COVID, and now everybody's dumping them off because it's over.
That virus everybody was scared of that only actually hurt 1 to 2% of the population.
Right. Or negatively anyway. But those that hurt really did hurt, but those that didn't,
Yeah.
it was kind of like, oh, it's cold. But yeah, so anyway, the whole thing, I think we have to get off here, Mike. It's pushing us off. Yeah. The whole thing is that a bunch of people bought those, and then now they're dumping them. So the market is saturated right now. So motorhomes that were going for $80,000-$90,000 a year ago are now down to like $10,000-$20,000. They're just not worth anything. So there's a lot to pick from. So I've been looking and favoriting them, and I've got about 10 on my list of ones that are good. All of them are within like 100 miles of where I live. But the best one I found so far is in Dublin, Ohio. So I'm going to go take a look at that one, hopefully, once the house is sold. But it's been on the market for like 70 days, so I think it'll still be there. With winter coming, I can't imagine a lot of people in our area buying motorhomes now. But yeah, it is that's what it's going to be for us for a while till we can get a trailer on our property. When I say our property, I'm the theoretical property that we're going to be buying.
This is what it looks like where I live. Not as hilly, though.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it definitely looks like Waterville a bit. But yeah, you're right. Like more hills, right? Yeah, this definitely reminds me of like southern Ohio.
See, this road here should be orange.
Yeah, it should be very orange, and it's not.
Unless they changed it. It must be changed.
I don't think I'm going to find out because we're not going through Arkansas on our way down, so we're going the northern route. A travel trailer, yeah. I'm going to be doing the single. My friend bought both. He has both a camper trailer and an RV like that, like what we're the Class A, and that's what I'm looking at buying. And he said that we're going to get it inspected. He said he prefers the RV definitely to the trailer. He said the RV is a much easier platform to work with. So, I don't think so, Louis. It goes 76 through Illinois, like Indiana, Illinois, which will all be through in a day, and we'll probably end up in Nebraska at some point the first night. And then from Nebraska down to Colorado, and then through Colorado to Utah, and then down to southern Utah and northern Arizona where the Grand Canyon is, and then down to our home, which is 6 hours from the Grand Canyon. So, but boy, that would be cool. But I don't think we're going that far north either. There's just so much to see.
Nebraska at night.
What?
There's nothing to see.
I know. I don't like driving at night though because of animals. Sorry, we're stopping. We're stopping. Like really stopping. A little detour. Well, the Grand Canyon already is a detour, and we're on limited time. My daughter doesn't want to be gone. She's got a dog, and she doesn't want to be gone for more than 2 weeks. So we're on a bit of a schedule already. So, but yes, the RV, of course, is in great shape, as every single one of them out there is. So yeah, we will definitely be getting it inspected. I don't know where you can you just go to any mechanic to have it inspected? Or do you have to take it like to an RV place and then they charge you an arm and a leg for an inspection? Excuse me. So when you say an independent RV person, how do you find somebody like that? Like a friend who works on RVs, or I don't have any of those. Or do you just take it to like an RV dealership and have them inspect it? Try to find a tech. Well, it's going to have to be in the area where the RV is. That's the trick. Because I'm not, there's nothing like in my town. It would have to be somewhere near where the RV is. But the one that we really like is in Columbus, and so that's not too bad because I can call around down there and see if there's a tech. But where do you just find a tech? I mean, that's the trick. Like, I don't know. How do you know who an RV tech is? I would think that would be a dealership then. You'd have to go through. Or do they have specific like RV mechanics? Just go for it, Micah. Do it. Okay. All right. I can do that. But that is good advice. Thank you for that advice. So what town is this? This is Springdale. And there's a White Western Star dealership. I'm going to get over in the other lane, see if I can pick it up as we drive past. New dealership discovered. God, come on, pick it up. Ugh. Okay, there we go. I thought they would just do it, but apparently got to get a lot closer now than you used to. Gutenson.
Retro arcade, baby.
Oh, where?
You're right.
To my right.
You're passing it.
Oh, yeah, retro. Ooh, I almost drove into that post. Oops.
Donut Planet.
Donut Planet.
Dr. Hammer.
I'm gonna get over to the left side, Micah, even though there's traffic, because we got to get on the freeway. We're stopping fast. Oh, sorry. That's what part of the
fire truck just ran into my trailer.
Who did? Oh, the fire. Oh, whoa! He's doing some odd.
$8,000 fine, buddy.
To you?
No, he should get fined.
Oh, he should get fined.
We get fined.
He's having some issues back there. It looks like he's flying. His truck was like going up and down in the air. Oh, Lordy. He's going to hit you again.
You better not. Light's not green.
Oh, I didn't even realize that car. I forgot about that car. Good thing he's faster than I am, because I was about to squish him. He was going to get quished. All right, we're about to hit the 4-9 south. So this took it from a half an hour. This was a much longer trip because there was a lot of shenanigans going on, and also though it was mostly towns and not freeway. So you can get across the state in about a half an hour of actual time, but if you're doing the northern route, it's more like an hour. That's a lot of content. I'm just gonna go, Micah, because there's no traffic.
Wish life was like that.
I know. I mean, it is.
Like
Just-
everything is a yield.
Just depends on how many. Yeah. So I hear, yeah. Like I was telling my wife about obviously a lot of them have slide outs, and the one that we're looking at does. But I'm like, man, that's just like one more thing to go wrong.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. What do you do if you park somewhere, slide it out, and it won't go back in?
Ugh, shove. Get one of those big rubber mallets and start pounding. I've done misturns before. Yeah, I'm going to bump it down to 60. Sorry, Micah. 55, actually. I can't drive. 55. They're usually rack and pinion? Okay. What's rack and pinion? Oh, so it's a worm gear that pulls it in and out? Yeah. Is that good or bad? Oh, they want us to get off here. Sorry, Micah. Look at that apartment.
Oh, so it must be actuators
Yep.
moving in and out.
It's better? Okay. Well, if there's a problem, you can crank it then, right? Like if there's an issue. Not much to fail? Okay. Oh, that's good. Okay. So with rack and pinion, the rack is the actual screw gear, correct? And then the pinion is the gear that spins? Like the little thing that spins and pulls it in and out? Okay. I know, that was hilarious. It was actually an apartment complex. I recognize that look right away because I photographed those for my work. I'll have to start all over again out there. Ugh. I don't know. I probably will, though. It'd be good to have the extra money. Where are you going, Mr. Micah?
Drop my load.
He's going to drop the mother
I
load.
gotta drop this load so I can go drop another load.
Ba-doom-ksh. Actually, now that you say that, that does sound appealing. Or appalling. All right, once we finish this load, I will open the convoy up to everyone. And then you guys can hop on and we'll do a run. I'll do a little bit of a longer run. Probably we'll leave Arkansas, so we'll meet in Arkansas and leave. So you guys want to join me? Just say so. We'll run for a little bit longer, and then I need to start getting ready for bed. I'm going to try to not be up so late tonight because I do need to get some work done around the house tomorrow and Wednesday. We got a lot of things to do, and I just need to get my butt in gear and actually get them done. That's right. I hope we don't have any bears out there, man. What town are we in, Micah? Do you know? Springfield?
Fayetteville or something like that?
Fayetteville? I don't know. We'll take a look in a second here, Lou. Hey, don't touch my truck. That Chevy's getting awfully close. So yeah, I do think I am going to end up getting my truck fixed. Basically what we're going to do is I'm going to tow that truck to the closest trucky guy that we were talking about, the truck dealership or the truck mechanic, and I'm just going to say how much is it going to cost to get this thing running. And I think they do rust remediation and everything, but I'm not so worried about that. I just want the dang thing to run. Oh, it's overloaded tonight? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Mike. I totally came up your... I'm going to scoot around here.
Well, it's hard to see the collision boxes.
All right, I should be out of your way now. I'll just park over here. Till you are delivered. I don't see where I'm supposed to deliver it to, though. Oh, Lord, are you kidding? Why did they do that?
Let's see.
Yep. Once I'm, like I just said 2 seconds ago, I'm going to start the convoy in just a minute. Once we're done delivering these loads. You must have missed that part. But yes, I will be starting convoy momentarily, and we'll do one decent sized trip. And what the? How did you even get? And then I will meet you guys here in whatever town we're in, and we will get going. Yeah, they did. So the way that Micah went in is the way that I need to go in. Yes, meet me on Discord there, Bryce. And we will be on the Discord channel momentarily. I don't know. Mike, are you going to continue driving or do you have to go?
I probably should go.
Okay. You said, I got to go. I got to drop some poodles off at the pool.
I got to get them trimmed.
Oh, shoot. Come on. Come on. We are going to chat on Discord. Oh, I'm not touching it.
Yeah, the hitboxes, I kept getting bumped because the hitbox is a little bit bigger than what it is.
Go a little bigger, a little smaller.
I'm going to try to find a place to repair. Oh, cool.
What am I hitting? Oh, come on. Fudgicles. It's totally cheaty camera. Oh, and that's right. I still have my e-brake on, so when I let go of the gas, it just stops. Wait, why did that all go away? I don't understand what's happening here. And now, we're getting those weird jerks that I was talking about with the multiplayer. All of a sudden. Did you disconnect the mic? Maybe that's why I did that.
No.
Okay, weird.
I'm going to get my truck fixed a little bit before I log off.
It's coming out of my pay. Dang it. I'm a multimillionaire. I don't care. I just do this part for the fun. In real life, I'm not. I do this part for the money. I didn't make it. Come on. A little further. They got to put all this stuff here, so Wait, which Farmer's Dynasty do you want? You want the new one or the one that's out already? Because there's a new one coming out, like, I don't know when, but it was supposed to be by now, but apparently they're not ready yet. But there's a new one coming out. The new one? Okay, yeah. Me too. I think it's going to be fun.
Fayetteville, that's where we're at.
Yeah, that's parking. Fayetteville is where we're at? Okay, so
Yeah.
meet me at the gas station in Fayetteville. It's like I feel like I'm meeting you on Facebook Marketplace. How come I took 3 times as long as you did to get this thing in the slot? Mr. Micah the Pro. There we go. That's going in this time. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. On the controller, it probably is easier gas and brake with the controller maybe, but the steering is definitely more sensitive with the controller, and even so, it's still difficult. Yes, I will be. So the whole thing with the Farm Sim early access, it's going to be an interesting thing because I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I'm hoping that we're in a place where I can actually do early access. If I'm traveling to my new home during that time, I'm not going to be able to do it. I am getting early access. I just don't know if I'm going to actually be able to use it. But at this point, honestly, not without sounding facetious. Well, hang on. Let's wait till we're done with the YouTube video, and then I'm going to complain. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching on YouTube, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video as Micah and I toured around Arkansas and got to see the northern part and cutting through the middle. And now we're going to do a convoy with everybody, but I need to restart the convoy, so I'm going to stop it and then restart it. So I will, so those of you on Twitch, don't go anywhere. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this last video with American Truck Simulator until the new year, most likely, when I hopefully have a studio set up and I can start doing this again. But we will be taking a break from American Truck Sim. Great game. Nothing about the game itself that's making me go away. It's just we're going to be super busy. So I won't have any of my gear. It's going to all be back here in Ohio, and I won't be. So see you guys next time, and happy roads to everybody. And keep an eye out for the channel. I am going to be